You're welcome to this session of failed engulfing buy. We're going to look into the buy aspect of it, failed engulfing. So that means if you see a failed bearish engulfing, that would turn it to buy. Because the objective was, this is a failed, this is a bearish engulfing, right? That created this top. Yeah, that's the zone. Now you can see as price move upward, then we are going to look at a pullback, a retest after the breakout. This is a breakout, right? After the breakout of the upper zone of that bearish engulfing, price usually retest back into the zone, then use this as what, as a buy center zone, right? So that's for what, for buy, yeah. So you buy here at a retest, because this place has created another new bullish engulfing. So that's why price will need to retest to the then bounce higher, like the opposite of this when we have this bullish engulfing pattern and price broke through it. So we now have a new engulfing zone for sell. So we look at price to this and then put down for sell. But this is for buy, right? So we're going to look into some examples, some trade examples. We're going to look into some trade examples. Yeah, like what's happened here. This is a failed engulfing. This is a failed engulfing. But the title of 1, 2, 3 candlestick engulfs these two bullish candlestick. This is a failed bearish engulfing that was supposed to come down. The price was supposed to go here and but it didn't do that. It failed to come down, right? Rather, it went higher to break through the upper zone. Yeah. So here you must have got this this pullback, this particular pullback. There's a retest here with a wick in a lower time frame. Then furthermore, we have a bounce here at the opening of this on the 10th of October. This is a daily time frame of gold, right? So this also is a failed bearish engulfing. Price broke through it. It got retested here. Then you sell. You can also sell here. This is a failed, another failed engulfing, right? Which price broke through and it got retested. So you sell at the retest of with that wick. As you see a wick rejection, a price injection in the zone, you sell into that. So that is that for. So we'll go and see more trade examples. More trade examples. Yeah, more trade examples. Like this is a particular stuff. Yeah, price broke through it. This is price broke through it. Then this is another one here. It failed for buy. It's another one here. Here we have this as a price broke through it, came back into the zone, then price shoots higher. Then we have this as worth. Let's look at another one. Failed. We have this as failed. We have another one there. So let's go to live. Let's go and see live market, how it runs, how this is run. But take note of this, that golfing can come in a different varieties. Hmm? You can have your bearish engulfing in this form. This could be three candle like this that consume like one or thereabouts. Like we have in that you see it here. Let's look at this chart. Let's look at this chart. See it here. This is for example, this is a bearish engulfing pattern. It engulfs this and this. These two bullish candlesticks were engulfed by this single candlestick. Here is an engulfing. Can you see this? 1, 2, 3 were engulfed by these two candlesticks. This engulfing. So here to this place, from the top to this bottom, is an engulfing pattern. This is an engulfing pattern. It's an engulfing pattern. So take note of how you recognize the pattern. It's an engulfing pattern. You see it? That consume the entire range of this bullish engulfing. It's an engulfing pattern. So you see a failed engulfing pattern here. See a failed engulfing pattern. Failed engulfing pattern there. Here. Look, I'm talking of here. See the failed engulfing pattern there. Then we have another lower price pull to it, and mark here as this price breakthrough. There, if it tests to it, will give you a new set downward. So let's go and see this. Our price continue to retest that same level of failed engulfing pattern in the future. Is this? You see that if you draw this flow forward, you can see price continue to retest it. Yeah, this is a failed. This is that become a sell. But for we're looking at buy. Sorry, we're looking at buy, not sell. We're looking at buy. So we want to see a failed bearish engulfing. Failed one. So this is a failed one. For example, this is a failed one. Got this failed one. So you have to be very careful the way you draw the way you mark your zone, so it won't be too large for your stuff. It's a failed one, right? Failed one. Then what do you want to do now? We do engulfing zone. Engulfing zone. Engulfing zone. This is a bearish engulfing, right? So we want to see price. If you are going to buy it, we want to see price broke through this level. Let's see what happens. Price going through it. This is daily chart, right? So this repression was coming from this failed pattern here. And see it? That is here. Was coming from this impression here. Price pull into the zone and then push higher. Then we have a failed one here too. Another failed one here like this. And the engulfing. Have this failed one. So price pull. So what to see a breakout of price move higher, break through it with this body. broke through. So we want to see a pullback into this zone, a pullback into this zone. So we put our long will be your entry price, or you have it. So please go lower. You go low, need to go lower. I don't want to disrupt this now. So you need to go lower to have a very comfortable stop. See it? And price got it. After the break, I see retest into the zone. So quickly close your this in a tight range, right? Oh, sorry. So you want to leave, just allow it to breathe, or you tighten your stop loss. Allow it to breathe. Allow it to breathe. Allow it to breathe. Once you see a tap into it, right? At least create a kind of a, let me say, create a kind of a DC, so that it won't be too large, right? You can put it here. This is a range here. It's a range here. There's kind of a engulfing here, right? We put it below that range. I would rather put it below this range. Yeah. Below this range. Then allow my DC. I see the big pull. That's a big pull. Almost about the 630 637 pips. 637 pips. Yeah, this in just 4 days. Just 637 pips. Then you put your DC, blah blah blah, and you got another DC here, but there was no retest to it. But this we have this running already. So we have another stuff here. But price does not got your the retest is the validation of entry point. It's not that unless you want to be an aggressive trader. Just want to be an aggressive trader. A retest will be your validation. But our price moves higher. So that's how to trade a failed engulfing pattern. You swap this for buy. Swap it for buy. You can imagine this. You swap it for buy. Swap it for buy. The price really does just a few pips away from the zone. Touching. Yeah. Great. We have this again. Let's see what happens here. And now you've made almost about 638 there. 638. Then we have this. We have this as what as another zone. Let's see if price will take out that place. That zone. Price came in. Price that zone. Was kind of taken out. We have that zone. Then the price broke through, then it got through like from here. We have a breakout, then price pulled back inside. So that's another good another opportunity to sell. Sorry, to buy. This was the breakout, right? And price retraced back inside the zone. Another opportunity for you to buy into that failed engulfing. So it can be used. You can see how it can be used as mostly it's usually used as a re-entry in a continuation pattern when price has moved, And in the middle, you want to take a new trade. So it is always used as usually used as a what as an re-entry pattern for a new trade. Like this place now. See this place. So this will be this is range. This is the range, the upper range, and the lower range. And price broke through it and retest the zone. So it hits your as you see a break, as you get a breakout here, immediately you set up your DC. If it does not meet it, let it go. But once it meets the DC, it came back to retest the DC and your trade is triggered. Trade is triggered. Trade is triggered. You can imagine how the huge buy after this place. You can imagine that. So we have that. So this is not an engulfing. This is not a bearish engulfing because it does not cover this score. We only have a bullish engulfing. So imagine so that is how to trade your DC. Once you see a breakout of a failed engulfing, you take it. A breakout of failed engulfing, you take it. It's a breakout of it. This price breakouts here, broke through there, then you set up the stuff. Yeah, the zone, mark the zone, wait for price to fall in back inside and to trigger your position, right? So that's how it went. See another one here. Yeah, this place. Stop. So that is that for on Euro USD. Right, it's not be like it's only one this thing we are using. You need to subtract for this. Yeah. Just wait for the right opportunity, for the good setup. Look out for this setup. Setup. So that is that for that, and so watch this thing